Hey Taurus, I'm Lisa-Issa and welcome to Charm Lithomancy. Here is your reading for the week of Monday, January 18th, 2021. So let's get started with your center stone card. Let's see what the universe has to share with you today on this Monday. All right, Taurus, let's see here. Your center stone card, Taurus, is the love card. The love card. Not a bad start. I have to say, a lot of times when the love card comes up, we automatically think romantic love, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. Actually, a lot of times it really means platonic love. Let's see what your other two cards are. Oh, one just popped right out. It's the Yin Yang card. The Yin Yang card. We have one more. One more. All right, universe. Ooh, before I could even finish the shuffle, here's your second card. Wow. Okay, Taurus. Your second card is the Dream Catcher. Okay. Well, now, I will have to say, Taurus, that Aries received the same two cards, the Yin Yang as well as the Dream Catcher. So I already know that I'm going to need to pull a few more cards for you. So just let me get started with that then, Taurus. All right, universe. There must be something in the air for the collective about balance and receiving that thing that you truly desire. Wow, that's very interesting. Okay, and there's your last card, your next card at least. Might not be your last. It is the Horseshoe. The Horseshoe. I'm still going to need another card. Wow, Taurus. Aries has two additional cards as well. Because when I do these readings, they're just three cards. Your center stone card, and which is a stone card, and then two charm cards. Okay, let's see. Come on, universe. What do you want to share with Taurus? This might be it, Taurus. This might be it. So let me just go ahead and just start off and see what we have. We might still need to pull one more card. Okay. The love card, your center stone card, is about emotional attachments. As I shared, it's not necessarily a romantic type of love, but more platonic type of love. It's the love of a person, place, or thing. Usually, I always think about it like when I would read for myself, it's usually about a passion project or an entrepreneurial project. That's what always resonates for me. It may be a little bit different for you, but if you're a spiritualpreneur or an entrepreneur, I would say that it more than likely represents your passion project, your entrepreneurial thing that you are trying to bring out into the world, or in the process of bringing out into the world. Okay, and then you have your Yin Yang, and that energy is about balance. So it's when it shows up, it's asking you to put some things, something maybe out of balance, and to work towards having more balance in your life. And the last card in the original three, is the Dream Catcher. So the Dream Catcher is really for a charm card. It is very auspicious, and I would say that she used to, in the past, she didn't show up all that often, and she's already shown up twice. So that, as I was sharing, must be something about the collective energy. So Maybe we're all due for something that we've desired for a while. So that's her energy. So the question, so I felt like I needed more information. So when I pulled the fourth card, it would go under the yin and yang, trying to find out what needs to be balanced. So it's really interesting because the horseshoe in and of itself really doesn't give us the answer or any real insight on what might be out of balance. It just says it really goes hand in hand with the dream catcher. It speaks of generally the energy is lucky, but I really don't care for the term luck. I like to look at it as things are favorable. Things are going favorably for you. So indeed, I will need to, okay, you had two more cards pop up, Taurus. You had the clock charm card and the school bus. Okay, so in regards to let's find out what may be out of balance. Okay, so the school bus speaks of spiritual lessons. It can actually mean physical travel. It also represents higher learning. It could be you're going back to college. You may be studying a course online, something of that nature. And then we have the clock, which is about divine timing. So divine timing says that there's either something that you need to start now, or on the other side of that coin is the universe asking you to, in a sense, be patient. All things are in divine time. And so while we may want things done yesterday, the universe says, wait a minute, there may be some things that I need to put in place. He, she, it, the universe needs to put in place, because we're not in a vacuum. So when we desire something, there are other people and situations to take into consideration. So if we start too soon, or if we get to our crossroads too soon, things may not be in place. So you might get to the crossroads looking for your thing, but it's 10 miles down the road, not quite there yet. So sometimes, it's the universe asking us to just hold tight for a moment. So the spiritual lesson, or could it be travel? So for some, it may be actually a physical travel. It could be like, we're all kind of shut in for the winter. And for your passion project, you're ready for things to go, go, go. And the universe is saying, wait a minute while we put things in place for you, and it's going to be good. The horseshoe says it's going to be fine, but you just really need to give us a moment and everything will balance out. Don't rush us, It could be the thing. For some, particularly those who are, it's an entrepreneurial situation and you're looking for things to be moving a lot faster than they are for you. And then if it is some, it could be learning a new thing, learning a new skill, a new craft. It could be totally new, or it could be leveling up from something, But there again, it has to be divine timing. And it could be saying now is the divine right time, because, we're all in, and, you're not spending a whole lot of time outside, really. Most of us in the northern hemisphere, I have to say, particularly those of us in the States, you may not be spending a whole lot of time outside. You're definitely not hanging out with your friends. So maybe now is the time for you to look into taking some courses, some classes, maybe getting together with groups, so that this time that you may feel like you're being asked to be restricted, we are being called to find useful ways to use our time, constructive ways. So for those of you, it's saying now is the time to do those things, to take those classes, that higher learning, those additional courses. You may even be starting an online community. And the horseshoe says that is good. So it's right there in line with the clock. So now is the time, and it's a good time, and it will be good, and it will help you feel more balanced, because a lot of us may be feeling out of sorts because we're not really being able to engage the way we're accustomed to, and that will bring you. So the love and the love stone card is about emotional attachments. It's also about self-love. And so this could be a way for you to be a little bit more caring with yourself instead of isolating. This is one way that you can, get out in a sense. You may have to be the creator of this group. And then everything is with the dream catcher, that it will be very good for you. The horseshoe says that, and the dream catcher says that you will get what you desire. So if you're feeling isolated, you will have an opportunity to be in a group. It's not what you're accustomed to necessarily, but we're being called to do things differently. All right, Taurus. That's your reading. So there were two separate avenues you could take. I hope you found something there very useful. Until next week, shine bright, and I'll see you then. Namaste.